Well, 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 the CEO of Fresh&Fit has gotten himself into a little bit of hot water. And some would even say this is the very thing that they preach against. I know a few people who watched Fresh&Fit, and I also had a few friends tell me that I should check it out. I'd always catch some of their viral clips. I never ever really watched any of their full episodes or anything, because something always struck me as a little off with what they were saying/doing. I don't know. I could never really put my finger on it before, but now I finally know what it is. These guys do not practice what they preach. They are posers. First of all, I can't believe the type of girl that this dude was hooking up with. Second of all, he's so dumb that he didn't take any measures to protect himself against this crazy chick that he should have known was crazy, because that's what he is supposed to be educating us on how to do, is to find these crazy women and to try and protect ourselves from them. And then on top of that, their whole podcast is supposed to be like a self-help, self-improvement type of podcast. And yet now we have leaked audio recording of the guy who got this Instagram thought pregnant, just telling her to get an abortion. So yeah, we've got the phone call right here, so check it out.
All right.
I want the baby because I don't want to kill the baby. I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want to.
You're not. They just give you a pill and it's over.
No. I'm pregnant.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The pill, they just give it to you from a doctor and then you're good.
I am pregnant. I can't pretending like nothing happened. I can't. In my religion, we don't kill.
You're not killing. Okay.
I want to keep the baby.
Okay. Well, like I said, I just don't want any kids.
Okay, so what you gonna do? And what you gonna do to me?
Nothing. Well, why did I do anything to you?
Nothing?
Why did I do anything to you?
No, I know. So how are you gonna deal with this? By saying I don't want a baby? That's all?
I mean, if you go to the doctor, I guess.
To the doctor. So you want abortion?
I mean, yeah. Why do you want a kid now?
And why do you make me pregnant now?
That's what I'm like. There's no way that's true. But then it's like, oh wow,
So just think about it. It's meant to be. God wants you to have the baby.
Definitely not.
It is. God wants you to have a baby. 7 years never happened, and then you're you're fucking me for a month, and I'm pregnant. What does that mean?
Well,
now I just think about it, if you force me to kill the baby, then you're a sin.
Well, we already sinned by having sex, but it's too late now. But
notice how she tries to use her religion as a excuse as to why she can't kill the baby. But name me one religion where it's not okay to kill babies, but it is okay to have unprotected sex with random people. Because as she said in the recording, they were only hooking up for a month. A month. You mean to tell me they were having sex for a month and she got pregnant? She was trying to get pregnant. This girl is baby trapping this dude so hard, I can't believe he didn't see this coming from a mile away. It's insanity. And it's just even more funny that now he's coming out screaming about how we don't believe him, she's baby trapping him, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we know. The reason this is a whole controversy and everyone's all upset with you is because you were supposed to be the guy that was teaching everyone else how to avoid this from happening to them. Why would anyone listen to you now when the very thing that you preach against is the very thing that you are doing? Quite literally. Another piece of evidence that kind of proves that she is trying to baby trap him is when he basically tries to tell her, he just continues to stand on his perspective of, well, you should get an abortion, because throughout the conversation, she keeps asking him, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'm pregnant. I'm not going to get an abortion. He just keeps saying, get an abortion. I don't want kids. And she keeps asking over and over. And then eventually she says, what are you going to do about this? And then she follows it up really quickly with, what are you going to do to me? And he answers, nothing. But that's how you could see where her mindset is you could see that she's trying to frame this or trying to entrap him in such a way where she can then take this recording and say, see, he was threatening me, when she specifically posed the question in such a way of like, what are you going to do to me? Like I don't know about you, but from the way this conversation was going, he was obviously not threatening her in any way. And the fact that he immediately followed that up with nothing kind of proves it. Like, this right here is predatory female behavior, gentlemen. Pay attention. This is what predatory women do. I'd also like to point out, she asked him at one point, why did you make me pregnant now? Trying to put the blame on him as if it's like it's his fault she's pregnant, when, well, yes, I agree. It takes two to tango. The way I see it, that's your body, okay? Like, and you, at the end of the day, are ultimately responsible for what happens to you and your body. So if you voluntarily choose to have sex with someone and you get pregnant, you were equally at fault for it as the other person. However, I still hold the women slightly more responsible, because she is the one who has to bear the child if she gets pregnant. So the woman should choose who she has sex with more selectively than a man does, because she has a much greater consequence to having sex than a man does. But the fact that she had sex with this man in such a way that she got pregnant with him from 1 month, that's 1 month, that's one feminine cycle, okay? You know how hard it is to get a girl pregnant on the first feminine cycle that she has while you're having sex? She was trying to get pregnant. That's the only way this could happen, which is why I think at the end of the day, she should be the one responsible for bearing the burden of raising this child, because why should the government incentivize women like this to prey upon men and to get their pregnant by them so that they can then entrap them for 18 years to life and get money from them? Like, think about it. If there was not a payday at the end of this for this girl, do you think that she would have done this? If there wasn't a way for her to get child support from this man, do you really think that she would have gotten pregnant with him after 1 month of having sex with him? I don't think so. I think she would have been a lot more careful and would have realized that this dude is a piece of shit and is going to be no good father for my child, so I'm not going to have a baby with him. But it's obvious that she's doing this because she wants to get some money from him. And the part that just grinds my gears the most is that this is the type of guy who is supposed to be educating other men on how to avoid these types of women. You know, which is why I always go back to actions speak louder than words, guys. You know, you can talk all day long and that don't mean a damn thing. You got to watch what people do, because actions do not lie. The worst part of this whole controversy is now that you have a whole bunch of dumb people who are out here saying, this is what the red pill community is about. We thought red pill just wanted to reform divorce laws, but now this is what they're all about. It's like, no, you can't take these two idiots from Fresh and Fit, which are not fresh or fit at all, and then pretend like they are now the figurehead / poster child of the entire red pill movement. Like, they were, first of all, they never represented the movement. Second of all, they're only a voice in the movement. They're one of many. And third of all, like, they weren't very intelligent ones, and they weren't actually making much of a difference, in my opinion. They were just kind of there making noise, trying to get clicks and views. Like, in my opinion, the Whatever podcast had more educational content than Fresh and Fit. And the Whatever podcast was basically just interviewing a whole bunch of Instagram and porn stars. So to all the people out there trying to act like this represents the red pill movement, no, it doesn't. Don't be an ignorant fool like the fools over there at Foolish and Fuckboys. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe to this channel, and follow me on Rumble.